Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ingrid and as you guys know, I'm currently trying for baby number 6, and although it's crap weather outside, I'm feeling quite happy today. But then I do in this time of my cycle, because as we know, TTC is an emotional roller coaster, and as we all know, your body as a lady goes through cycles, and you have your period, and you know as well as I do, as soon as you get to that ovulation period, you mentally and emotionally feel happier, whether you're TTCing or not really. I think it's the hormonal balances. Your libido goes up, your confidence goes up. It is just a general boost, and obviously when the sun's shining and the kids are off, I feel a lot better anyway, because it's a more relaxed, happy atmosphere. But yeah, ovulation, when it kicks in for me, those 2 weeks are particularly happy for me. I love the excitement and the anticipation of trying for the baby. I love the whole, I don't particularly like the anxiety of the waiting, the 2-week wait, but I really do love the trying to conceive bit, and I do like it doing the tests. When I'm on my own, sometimes it's a bit more sort of calmer. Sometimes when I'm vlogging and doing tests, I feel a bit more heart pumpy, and obviously when they're negative, I feel bummed, and when I come on my AF, I go back to feeling shit. So yeah, when it's ovulation, I do feel in a happier place. But although it's really peeing down here in West Sussex, I'm feeling all right. So I'm on day 14 today in my cycle, registering high on my Clear Blue Advanced Fertility Monitor. I'm on my way to Jan's for my holistic therapy, because as you guys know, I am booting all of my vitamins as best I can. In July, it'll be a year that I've been on a purest form of COQ10 to get good egg quality. I've been on DHA Vital, which my friend Sophie also recommended, and Louisa Ziesman was doing. All of that contributes to a luscious, really juicy egg. And it does say you get results within 3 months. Some ladies can take a bit longer. But as you know, since I've been on that combo, I have had some chemicals and another miscarriage. So there's something happening in my body. Some of you asked how many losses I'd had. Well, actually, there was a couple of people saying, how many losses have I had? Now, as you guys know, if you've been following my TTC journey over the last 2 years, in 2 years, I have had 2 miscarriages. One gestation was just under 7 weeks, about 6 weeks 4 days, and one was, I think, 5 weeks 6 days. That was in May. So my very first miscarriage was only after 3 months of trying, and that was in January 2019. Then I had what might have been a duff test, it might have been a chemical, we're not sure, a few months later in the October. Then I had another miscarriage this time last year. I fell pregnant end of April, miscarried May time, and then I had a chemical in October 2020, and then I've just had a chemical last cycle, which was a bit annoying. I just came on my period a day later at 16 DPO, well, a day to 2 days later. So I was quite upset. It does sort of knock on how you feel about TTC. You sort of in your heart think, great, something's happening, the seeds met the egg, at least I know something's there. Then in your head you think, why me? Why is this always happening to me? Is there something more than just vitamin deficiency? Is it really the end of my journey? There's lots that goes on in the first day of my period cycle that I feel, but I don't feel I'm out the game. I feel I'm young, I've got a lot to give, I'm healthy, I'm still having periods, I'm still ovulating, my husband's happy to still try for a while with me, we're in a stable relationship, we can afford another baby. There's no real reason why we couldn't have another baby. That sort of, it's just whether God will let us have that baby. Vashti on my tarot card sees a baby just waiting for me, and that is how I feel. However bizarre this sounds, now I don't know whether any of you guys watch Sister Wives. I'm on series 10, so I'm completely up to date with it, and there's a lady on there called Robin, and she is so similar to myself, as in she was saying to Cody, her husband, now I'm not saying I believe in plural marriage, anything like that, I just enjoy watching it, it's just a thing that I enjoy watching on the Discovery, but she always says she can't say no to another baby. She's 41, nearly 42 now, and she's just said to Cody in the last episode, I can't say whether I don't want any more children, because I see God wanting me to have another baby, and I see this son coming to us with dark hair. I don't get quite that detailed, but in my head I am thinking I desperately want another baby. I've got a yearning for another baby. There's space in my heart and home for another baby, and I will not feel complete until we get pregnant. And in my heart, I feel the same too. Aaron is very much in the camp. We've got 2 girls, we've got 3 boys, we've got a nice happy home life. If a baby happens, I'll be happy for you, Ingrid, because I know that's what you dearly want. If it happens, he'll be over the moon, but at the same time, he's content. I don't feel in that space. I don't feel content with just the 5 that I've got. I feel happy and blessed. I really do. And I know there's some of you watching this who can't get pregnant, and I know some of you guys have been trying longer than me. You might be on IVF journeys, surrogacy. I am blessed. I know I've carried my babies, I've given birth naturally, I've been very blessed, and I've got mixed boys and girls, but I just don't feel complete. Anyway, with that said, this Sister Wives, she was just making me laugh because she said I can't say never, and I'm not out of that headspace yet. And he's like, okay, let's think it through. So that's how I feel. I just feel there's a baby waiting for me. It will happen. Vashti sees it, I feel it and see it, and that's what's keeping me going. So I'm on my way to reflexology. As I say, it's half term, last day of half term with the kids. They're back at home. Aaron's going to just quickly do 2 appointments this morning, and he's back at 11. I'm back at 11, and we're going to try and grab lunch somewhere. We probably won't go anywhere as in a restaurant or anything. We'll probably grab something like a meal deal and go and watch the boats in the car if it's raining, or find somewhere to have a picnicky sort of thing, or do something like that. But we've really made the most of our garden. We've had such lovely weather. The last few days has been amazing. We've enjoyed the hot tub, the slip and slide. I've bought loads of picky bits and put them out on the table. We've really done lots of grazing and having fun. I've also fitted in the cinema this holiday for the kids a few times, because we were meant to have rain yesterday, so I booked Scooby-Doo the movie, and we watched that with my mum, and that was good. So the kids have had a really enjoyable half term. Like I say, we haven't been away. It's too dangerous for us to do that at the moment. Aaron's booked in for his vaccination. I was trying to put him off because I've heard lots of things saying they don't know whether it will affect sperm or anything like that. There's not enough studies done, because lots of things show you clarification after 5 years of studies. Well, obviously COVID's only been 18 months, 2 years, so nobody really knows the onset of that vaccination yet. I will be getting mine, I just don't know when. Aaron's booked his for the end of June. He was going to go this week, and I said, oh, please don't go this week. And I was trying to say it's my fertile window. I'm on day 14. I'm high on the monitor, so I'm going to hit peak hopefully any day soon. I just wanted him to not be slap bang in the vaccination when we're trying. So at least, anyway, he's having it at the end of June, and then my next fertile period, if I'm not pregnant, will be 2nd week of July. So it'll be 3 weeks after the vaccination. So hopefully that'll be out of his system by the time we try. But I can't make his decisions for him, and he goes into lots of people's houses, and he just wants it done. He's put it off for a month for me, and then he did try getting it done. There was absolutely no way of getting it locally, so he went online yesterday, and he's managed to get somewhere just like 15-20 minutes away. And he said, look, it's the 23rd of June I'm going. He said, I'm going to get mine done, and then his next one's in September. So that's Aaron, and like I say, he's willing to, you know, try for a baby, have unprotected intercourse with me and do it that way, and take a prenatal vitamin. But that is as far as he's going. He's not doing sperm checks, he's not holding off in his vaccination, and he's an adult. He's got his own life and his own decisions. So I wished, in my heart, I was hoping he would say, right, September time, I'm going to have my vaccination. But then hopefully, even if I'm not pregnant in September, I don't want him to let me stop my baby journey. Do you know what I mean? However selfish that sounds. So I'm at Jan's now. My appointment is in literally 2 minutes. So I'm going to have to get back to you after my reflexology, and we'll get chatting again in a minute. Bye. Hi guys, sorry it's a very shaky vlog. So, still peeing with rain. Just finished my treatment of an hour, my reflexology. So I was going back, I tailed off the conversation, didn't I? I told you that Aaron's booked in for his vaccination. His first one's the end of June, second one's beginning of September, or might be, yeah, beginning of September, because you've got to have an 11-week gap. So he's all booked in. I'm still in the camp. Yes, I'm going to have my vaccination, but at the moment, TTC in, I don't feel comfortable with it. A lot of people, my friend Kate wasn't going to have it, but she's been advised by her midwife and now her doctor to have it. And I just said to her, I'd probably wait for your 3rd trimester, and she's only 20 weeks at the moment. So although the midwife has said, look, The doctors are saying it's fine at 20 weeks. I think she's going to wait till she's 28 weeks. So, you know, I think if I was in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy, maybe I might feel different. I don't know. I just think when you're in the 3rd trimester, you're on a lot safer period. And I just think maybe if there's a little bit more info out there, maybe I'll have it the 3rd trimester. But I'm a bit worried because obviously TTC, people don't know yet whether it affects the fertility or the actual pH of your vagina or the semen or anything like that, or the sperm. There's not enough investigation out there at the moment about the TTC, and because I'm older and I've been trying a lot longer, I don't really want to wait any longer to try for a baby. I just need to be pregnant now, so I don't want to jeopardise it by having 3 months out of TTC and just to have a vaccination. That's how I feel at the moment. But Aaron, like I say, he's an adult, he's his own man. I can't make decisions for him, as in his vaccination. So he's having his. So that's where we're at with that. I'm day 14 of my cycle, like I've already said. I'm high on the monitor. So I've basically started testing. This time it asked me for sticks on day 8. So a little bit later on testing, probably because I had a later cycle this time. If you remember, I ovulated on 21 and 22 peak ovulation, so it's a later ovulation, which I think might have been that the egg was already there and juicy, and because of late ovulation it had exceeded its best, and that's why it wasn't a fruitful pregnancy. That's what I'm thinking. Late ovulation, you can get pregnant, but there are cases where the egg's just been sitting around too long. So I think maybe the egg was good quality, but then it had sat around too long, and if I'd have ovulated maybe more like 17, 18, it might have been a viable pregnancy. I don't know. It's all if, buts and maybes, but it was a chemical, so we know the seed met the egg. But that's as far as I got this one. So I'm waiting for my peak. I don't have any niggles yet. I'm a little bit wet down below, TMI, but that's how I feel. So I've got a panty liner on, but it's not that like sticky, creamy sort of fertile CM yet. It is just the sort of getting a bit wetter, and I always get like that a couple of days before my fertile time. So I think I might hit high again tomorrow, maybe Saturday, Sunday high, Monday, Tuesday peak, or even better, high tomorrow, Sunday, Monday peak. That would be brilliant for me. I don't want to peak too late, I really don't. We all hope that we don't peak before day 11, so the estrogen's nice, but ideal ovulation is day 12 to 16. I say that all the time. I just think that's a brilliant time to ovulate. And I look back on my cycles, and obviously this will be my 5th proper cycle of using the Clear Blue fertility monitor, although it comes up my 6th cycle. If you remember, in February I had the mid-cycle bleed, so I never hit a peak. I started bleeding on day 16, which could have been a vitamin deficiency, could have been stress from the lockdown. I don't know what happened. My body was a bit out of sync, out of whack, and I was waiting to hit my peak thinking it'd happen any day, and I bled and I was gutted. Don't want to focus too much on that, so I counted that as a cycle, but really it wasn't, because I only obviously tested for like 8 days. And anyway, so it's really like my 5th proper cycle this, but we'll call it 6 for argument's sake. And they do say on the Clear Blue fertility monitor, results within 6 months of using us is extremely high, like such good percentages. Loads of people use this and within 2 or 3 months they're pregnant, or within 6 months, long as there's no underlying health issues. So I don't think I've got any underlying health issues. I just think it's a case of I'm getting the wrong times, or the eggs wasn't quite tip top, or the seed was a bit out of sync. I don't know, but I think I have got every chance of getting pregnant. I'm quite happy about it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my peak. And like I say, day 14 today, so I'll be day 15 tomorrow. So if I hit peak 16, 17, that would be amazing, or even better tomorrow and the next day. I'm just gonna sporadically do the deed whenever Aaron's happy to do it. We're missed tonight because I am only high on the monitor, and we did last night, and I don't want to like be, you know, just begging him all the time and it becomes a chore. I don't want the seed to get weak, although that might be a bit of a myth. I do think with Aaron, he's better every other day, or at least a 2-day build up. I just think it's better all round when that happens. So yeah, I'm just happy in the bubble of ovulation time. Everything's good. We're feeling happy and relaxed. Like I say, it's half term still. Yeah, so everything's good. So it was just a real quick vlog to say hi, how you guys doing? Love to all and friendship to all. Let me know where you are on your journey. I love getting all the messages from you all, spurring me on and asking where I am and telling me how your journey's going. It really means the world when I get little messages, and I do check my Instagram at least every other day, so I will get back to you. If you message me on Ingy Mum Love on Insta, I will message you back 100%. I will. Just sometimes, especially in the holidays, I don't hop on until every other day because I spend a bit more time with my children, that's all. And yeah, everything's going well. Like I say, vitamins are all in check, health checks are all up together at the moment. I'm due my next smear next year in May, so yeah, everything for me is fine. I was going to say, so far we've done day 8, day 10 and yesterday day 13, in the hope that obviously the sperm lives for the 3 to 5 days. They do say that's more a case of when you're younger, that it'll live the 5, sometimes very seldomly 7 days, but it's usually 5 days. But that's normally in the healthier, younger pH environment. But there's no reason why my body, sorry guys, my battery is low, so I've got to hurry. There's no reason why my body can't hold a sperm in my body really for a day to 3 days. So I'm just hoping what I've got inside me lasts a few more days, and then we can top that up over the weekend. So 8, 10 and 13 we did the deed. I'm on cycle day 14 and I'm hoping to ovulate very soon. Thanks for watching, and remember, thumbs up and subscribe. See you later, bye. Guys, I forgot to tell you how my reflexology went. It's because my battery's so low. So my reflexology went really well with Jan. It was an hour of treatment, as you guys know, and she concentrated today really on the ovarians, really on the fallopian tube, clearing it all, making it ready to get that egg floating down that tube nice. And she said there was no graininess, it felt all brilliant, and she also worked really hard on the adrenals. So as you guys know, acupuncture, reflexology, amazing if you're TTCing. Loads of you guys I know already have it, and my bag is the reflexology. But I forgot to tell you, yeah, she felt no graininess and it all went brilliantly, and I'm next in on Wednesday, which hopefully will be my 2-week wait. And I will get back to you, that's what I was going to say. I've bought shed loads of tests this month, and not cheapy ones only. I've bought a variety, and Amazon was doing a really good deal on the first response, so I will be doing early testing as well. It depends, it'll really take me a knock if I don't. I think I feel in a good place. I think I probably will start testing at 9 DPO. 7 and 8 is far too early even with the first response for me, but as I've got quite a few first responses, I've got 4 packs, so I have got 2, 4, 6, 8 tests. So I might start at 9 DPO, so I will keep you posted, but I'll definitely be back with you guys in my 2-week wait. See you later guys, bye.